Okay, you're on.
Hello, I am Hazel. I am a former witch. May I tell you my story? Sure. Thank you. I was a very proud witch, not just for my cream of newt soup, which was delicious, but I was very proud of my spells. I cast more spells than any witch I knew. Evil spells for evil people, and good spells for good people. I spent all my time casting spells. Well, a little time cooking soup, a little time singing in the witch's choir, but most of the time casting spells. One day, I wondered, what happens to the people I cast these spells on? So, I went to a fortune teller with the thing on the head and the crystal ball, and I asked her, what happens to these people I cast a spell on? She said, give me their names. So I gave her 5 names of people I cast an evil spell on. She goes like this. She goes like this with her crystal ball. And finally she says, every person you cast an evil spell on experienced a misfortune. I said, oh good, that's what I wanted. Now, how about the people I cast a good spell on? I give her the names. She goes like this. She goes like this. Oh. And finally she says, everyone you cast a good spell on experienced a misfortune. I said, no, this cannot be. But she said, they also experienced some good fortune. I said, no. What about the people I cast an evil spell on? Did they also experience good fortune? She said, yes. Oh, I said, my spells are worthless. What shall I do? And she said, kiss a bat. Kiss a bat. Well, that was the stupidest thing I could imagine her saying. That's the curse of a witch's existence. They hide in their rafters. They tangle in your hair on purpose. They poop in your soup. Oh, I was just distraught. So someone said to me, there is a support group for witches whose spells don't work. So I thought, well, what can I lose? So I went to the support group, and I found out those witches, they were very nice to me. They kind of know me. And I found out they have picked up something else to do. One of them has gone into law enforcement, and one has gone into politics, and one has gone into real estate. So they knew me, and they said, well, you have that soup. Why don't you go into catering? I said, no, I am not a caterer. I am a witch. I have a hunger to cast spells. So I helped them a little, but what they were doing, they were nice witches. One day I wondered, what would happen if I cast a good spell on an evil person? So I went home that night. I have this cauldron and the steam, and I can see the image of the person in the steam. So I thought of the worst person in town. He is so evil, it's like he has a hunger to commit evil. And I imagined that person in the steam. And I pulled out from myself my very best good spell. And I did not expect to do this. I found myself holding his chin in my hand, like you do for a little child crying. Well, a light went through my body. It was like my whole body woke up and relaxed. And I realized I just kissed a bat. So I went back to the support group and I told them what happened. They said, well, how are you now? And I thought, the hunger is gone. The hunger to cast spells is gone. And then I realized I was the bat that I kissed. So they said, well, come with us then. So you wonder now what I am doing. I'm not casting spells. Well, on the weekend, I am a caterer. And on the weekdays, my sister Riches, we opened a soup kitchen. People can come and have soup. And then at night, and I love this, at night, I spend time kissing my bats.